Hello, everyone. You know, it's 'tis the season for holiday treats and really a fun time to try some new and festive ideas. Well, you know what? The residents at Splendido, they regularly enjoy amazing desserts. That's all thanks to their very talented pastry chef, who also happens to be here with us today. Mary Teresi White is here along with Gale Morgan. Gale, thanks so much for returning.
Thank you.
Mary, thanks so much for joining us today.
Thank you.
This is a little something different we're doing with the Splendido segment, Gale, today. We're adding in a lot of the food element. I think you've been hearing me saying I love the food element. Tell me how those two things come together, Splendido and food.
Splendido and food go hand in hand. So Splendido is a life plan community for those 55 or better, as we like to say. You plan for the future, but you design your lifestyle today. So one of the key things that we like to do is take care of the have-to-dos, which for many people includes cooking. And so we have an amazing culinary program that includes Mary's wonderful treats. We also have other services from housekeeping to recreation to a fitness center. When you move to Splendido, we take care of all of that. And you're pre-planning that down the road, should you need some supportive living, it's right on site and included as well.
And I love that each time you come, we kind of focus on, you know, something specific, but there's so much to learn about Splendido and everything that you offer, including, like we're saying, Mary, this must be wonderful, a wonderful feeling that you get to make these wonderful treats for everyone and they get to enjoy it.
Yeah, that's the best part of the job. It's really gratifying to actually see somebody eat what I create, and then they give me feedback. They tell me it's wonderful, or, you know, I'd put a little less of this or a little less of that, and it's really gratifying because, you know, I'm in their homes and I'm cooking for them every day.
Oh, I'm super jealous, by the way. And you're going to be making a dish for us today. What are you making?
It's a vanilla panna cotta, and it's got a sauce made with raspberries and prickly pear and orange zest and candied pumpkin seeds on top.
Oh my gosh, can you kind of walk us through what goes into that?
Sure. The first component is the candied pumpkin seeds, and there's three things. There's brown sugar, there's egg whites, and there's cinnamon, and you mix it together, and then you add the pumpkin seeds, which are going to be coated in the sugar. And then you're going to put it on, I'm going to use my hands because those are the best tools.
Oh.
And you mix it together so it's completely coated. And then you're going to pour it on the sheet pan. You're going to put it in a low oven, like a 200-degree oven. And you're going to stir it every 15 minutes so that it's drying out. So the coating on the outside is drying out and it's becoming candied on the pumpkin seed. And then the end result is
up here, right? This is
right
what it looks like when it comes out.
And this is the end result. That's the garnish. And then the second component is a Raspberry Prickly Pear Sauce, which is right here. I took 2 pints of raspberries. I took half a cup of prickly pear sauce, syrup, orange zest, and a little water to get it going. I don't like to add a lot of sugar, added sugar to the desserts, because a lot of people are looking for lower carbs. And this actually altogether is less than 20 carbs.
Oh, wow.
Per serving. Yeah, the panna cotta alone is only 7 carbs.
Okay.
So after this sauce is done, I personally don't like seeds, but you can keep them in. You can leave it just like this, but I strain it. And you just put it through a strainer, and it'll come out. You got to work at it, but after you work at it about a couple of minutes, then the end result is the
seedless sauce.
Seedless sauce. Panna cotta is made with gelatin, dry gelatin with some water to get it bloomed, and then you melt it. You add it to some hot cream, half and half, and little sugar, 1/3 of a cup of sugar for 8 servings, and then 2 teaspoons of vanilla. And then once it's tepid, but it's not boiling, you're gonna take it out of the pot. And this is the tricky part. You're going to carefully pour it into some foil cups or ceramic ramekins. The foil cups you can get online. Ceramic ramekins are a little more difficult to unmold. So you just pour it in, and you're going to let it set basically almost like Jell-O. It's going to take 4 hours or overnight. And it tastes kind of like vanilla ice cream when you're done, but it's refrigerated.
I love that. I know you're going to garnish it, but Gale, I know we're making this one dish, but there's so many dining options when we're talking about Splendido.
Right, at Splendido, so the choices vary. When you move there, you typically enjoy a couple of meals a week, or even some people once a day. So the dinner hours are wonderful. There's 4 restaurants every evening, and they're regular restaurants. You make your reservation and you decide, are you eating just the 2 of you, or are you eating the 4 of you with friends? And the restaurants have different themes, the restaurants have different menus. Also, if you want casual, there's a great pub that does pub food, from sliders to pizzas to you name it, drink specials every night. It's always crowded on Wednesdays when it's Margarita Wednesday. And so when you move to Splendido, you don't have to worry about cooking. Many people are chefs like Mary, and I'm sure when Mary is 70, she'll still be cooking. I won't. And so Splendido is perfect. So there's a cafe that does breakfast and lunch. You can go to the fitness center. It's actually attached to the fitness center. So go work out, have a smoothie or a full egg breakfast, have a lunch. And then dinner is one of the variety of restaurants. So a couple of things that we've learned are super important to people: nutrition, but experience. And so you want a restaurant. You know, some people think it's the old school, your grandfather's retirement community with the early seating or the late seating, and it is not. It's wonderful, wonderful restaurants to choose from.
I love that. And Mary, before we run out of time, once the panna cotta sets and you garnish, is the final product at the very end?
Yes.
That's the final product.
Yes.
So you've garnished it with a few raspberries in the sauce?
Correct. And then we just put a few fresh raspberries. And then you put the sauce pretty on top.
Beautiful. Now this recipe is going to be on our website if everybody wants to get all of the ingredients and the measurements. Again, also we have it on our Facebook page at the Tucson Morning Blend. You guys, thank you so much for coming in, and I'm going to remind everybody how they can actually come and experience this for themselves at Splendido. Me too, Mary, and your wonderful creations. Thank you, ladies, once again.
Thank you.
All right, here's that opportunity for you to sample some of Mary's treats, learn how to make them, and see one of her amazing gingerbread houses at the special holiday pastry party at Splendido, which is next Wednesday, December 6th at 10 a.m. Reserve your spot now by calling 520-762-4091 or email info@splendidotucson.com. Space is limited, you guys, so call today.